was the last wish that you made?
What was it? Well, I made a birthday wish. I made a wish for my dad and your mom to come back.
When did you miss your dad the most?
I miss my dad on my birthday. I miss him at Christmas and when I make my cakes, because he's not here to see the cakes. So, when do you miss your mom the most?
At night.
At night. Why?
Because I cry about it.
Oh, why do you cry?
Because I want her home.
Okay.
Same reason.
Same reason as me.
Mummy's gonna get the Father Christmas, and then Boris Johnson is gonna get the Christmas tree.
Something for everyone.
I think, looking at this, I think this is Daddy.
No, it's Boris Johnson.
Oh, this is Boris Johnson, okay.
That is tied.
Okay.
Why is it so long? Dear Boris Johnson, please can you bring my mummy home for Christmas? She has been good.
This year we've been campaigning firmly to get Nazanin back for Christmas. This is now our 5th Christmas separated. That is a very long time. So we asked Mummy, what does she want for Christmas? She says she wants to come home.
Yeah, obviously can't have that for Christmas.
Why can't she have that for Christmas?
Because this is and God can't do that.
But who gives the presents for Christmas? Is it God or is it
Santa.
Santa? Can Santa not do that?
No.
He went back to Iran to visit his mother. It's a trip he's made many times. One morning, he left the house to do some shopping. When he was in the street, a car just pulled up to him. 4 men came out, asked him who he was. When he confirmed it, he was taken to prison. He had no idea what was happening to him. This has been going on now for 3 years. It's so horrific. There is no way you can accept that this can go on for 10 years. It's a different level of suffering. Yeah. The first Christmas that he was away, I didn't put up a tree because I thought there's no way that we can celebrate this as a family without it. And then the year after, he said, no, please do put a tree, because when I'm here and I actually imagine that you've got a tree there, you've got presents and you're all together, it makes me happy, so I'm in there with you in spirit. And I'd much rather think of you all together happy than being miserable.
His Christmas duty is taking photos, videos. From when we were kids, he's obsessed with filming everything and documenting everything. So I think where he's most missed is when we tried to take selfies at Christmas, because he was famous for taking the worst selfies ever at the Christmas table. Every time we want to take a selfie, we say, oh, hopefully next year he'll be here to take the awful selfies.
At Christmas, you spend happy times with your family. It's such an ordinary thing that people take for granted until you can't do it.
The past year's been different because, of course, Gabriella came back home, is living with me. It's good that we've got Gabriella back, certainly half a family. She's had to adjust to being back with Daddy, and obviously then is missing Mum. Had so many occasions where she's not been here. It would be just nice to be reunited. It's been a long journey for Gabriella, and coming home isn't just getting on a plane. There's the whole process of finding her feet back in the UK. When she went, she was 1 3/4. She'd always been promised that she was going to come back with Mummy, and that's not what happened. She came back before Mummy.
That looks quite good for a kid to do.
It does look quite good. She likes to take charge of everything and won't be pushed around.
We'll run out of space.
You're not the boss of me.
She won't accept a promise, deliver it now, please. Does she trust the grown-ups? I'm not sure. It's one of the things I worry about.
Should you be in the theatre?
Yeah.
Why?
Happy to see Mummy.
What colour eyes has she got?
Brown.
It's a bit hard to draw her.
I'm just missing my family. That is the only thing that I can say.
Yeah? Anything else?
Plenty, but I can't say it over the phone, so I'll have to wait for the right moment.
Imagine if suddenly Boris Johnson or Dominic Raab were here. What would you be telling them, just briefly?
I would say it was your brother.
Oh, I think they cut us off. Doesn't matter, it happens. We're used to it, so...
Greetings to you all Amnesty friends. I am ringing from Evin prison. I would be grateful if you could tell your MPs and put pressure on them so that the government would take action, because my fellow British friends here are suffering and they are waiting for your actions to get free and to get back to their families. Please do something before it is too late. Thank you. And please do not forget about us at Christmas time. We'll be thinking about all of you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mummy works there.
In the city.
Do you know which town? You see the pointy one? It's the smaller one underneath the pointy one.
So if she was working there, she could probably see us. We could wave at her.
No, she's not here.
I know, but when she's back.
Oh, what's so funny?
Oh yeah, it is on my eye. Lovely. A 2-generation gap between us, but we both share something that's like really profound. I can tell that it's a really hard subject for her to address. She kind of either deflects or she refuses to talk about it, which I think for a 6-year-old, that's a very complicated, sophisticated thing to have to deal with. And in a way, I think it's stranger that she's experienced it more firsthand than I have. So she is a lot more experienced in it. She's gone to Evin, she's visited her mum there, and I think that's, for me, that would be daunting. So I don't know what it must feel like for a 6-year-old to have only known her mum through that.
She doesn't really like talking about where Mummy is. She will, ask, well, do you think this person knows that Mummy's in prison? She is aware of the stigma. She will ask sometimes, well, why did this happen to my Mummy? Sometimes it's, well, what did Mummy do? There's almost like a looking to blame Mummy. Sometimes it's about, why is the world unfair? It is not our doing. It is not Nazanin's fault that she's in prison. It is not her family's fault that she's in prison.
When she comes back, I want to cuddle her first and then go to the toy shop. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Love from Gabriella. Kiss, kiss, kiss.